content featured on the Taylor Show is intended for entertainment purposes only. All stories discussed herein are based on alleged events and personal opinions. Nothing shared should be taken as fact or professional advice. Any viewpoints expressed are solely those of host and do not represent any business or organizations.
Hello, and welcome back to the Taylor Show, the show where we talk about things 3 times until they make sense. And today, we are in New York City, the most public city, well, in the United States at least, I was going to say in the world. And that's very fitting because this season of Summer House has been anything but private. We have Summer House newcomer, Levi Sebree.
Yes. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me. This is so official and cute and fun, and I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited that you're here.
No, we've been chatting, and I'm like, there's so much going on, and I feel weird about doing things, but like, I really wanted to do this because like, you're so impressive, and I'm excited to be here.
So. I feel the same about you. Now, we're going to get this out of the way in the beginning because it's the elephant in the room, so we have to talk about it.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
So, Levi, do you think Carl's a mess?
Oh my God, girl, do not scare me like that. I'm cracking up. They're really taking advantage. I saw that Loverboy has merch.
I
think I need to buy it.
I'm a victim of consumerism, so I'm totally gonna buy it.
No, I think we need it. I think we need it on tote bags,
we do.
T-shirts,
everywhere.
I think. Well, I don't want to get into it too much, but I think we're all kind of a mess on our own little right about everything going on, and we're going to see how it plays out, but that's all I want to say about it. But
1,000%.
They definitely are taking advantage. I love the shirt.
Well, I feel like Carl's a mess is the new, is Sheena okay? Like, that's the new, has anyone checked on Sheena, like, right now?
Carl's a mess. I love it's like how things like
totally
like turn into a thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like, it's so funny. It's like the
tiniest thing. And like, Carl's not a mess. Carl's like has it together. I feel like.
Well, I don't know with everything going on, but in general, Carl's got it going on. He's got his
infamously
soft bar. He's got his.
I was just gonna say at soft bar, I leave my husband alone for like maybe 2 minutes, and then I turn around. I'm like, wait, where's Nate? Nate's up in the podcast studio with Carl, and he's like, hey man, like check this out. Look what we got going on. I'm like,
it's iconic, so good. I love that.
He had no idea like who he was talking to. He was like, this guy just like showed me his podcast studio. I'm like,
he's the nicest.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed with Carl. He's so great.
So nice.
He's so great.
So we mentioned you're a newcomer this year on Summer House. What did you think when you got the call? Hey, you're going to be on this show. Nervous?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I always like, I just kind of felt like, felt so natural. Like, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on a TV show. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, I'm like waiting, like whatever. Like, it was just like really organic. And like, I was like, oh, I guess I'm like interviewing for this thing that like, whatever. But like, again, like we had some connections in the house with Bailey. And like, this was something I had been doing, like share houses in the past. So it didn't feel like that shocking and that big of a deal and whatever. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. But like, I like wasn't like, it was definitely interesting to be like, oh, I might be on TV now. But
well, so you're an event planner that most people don't realize. Like you have an extensive background in event planning and fashion. So was it weird for you to go from the side of you're helping the talent to you are the talent?
Oh, well, thank you for saying I'm the talent.
Yeah.
I'm still like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the talent now. I feel like
ooh, I love it. Love it.
So like I've worked for a lot of different fashion companies doing events, and I work with a lot of VIP and celebrity and talent all the time. So being on the back end and like doing writers and helping coordinate and work with our PR teams with the companies that I'm within. Yeah. And then like now that I'm, I guess the talent, I guess, in a way, a cast member, I guess it's been really interesting and really fun, and like, I don't know, it's been really cool. Like it's been really cool. But it's like, it's cool.
I could say like from a fan's perspective, it was so nice to see you and Bailey on the screen. Like just seeing 2 best friends. We haven't gotten that like 2 best friends feeling, I feel like, since Paige and Hannah.
Really?
Like since the Giggly Squad of it all. Would you be the Paige or would you be the Hannah with you and Bailey?
Oh my gosh, it's like such an interesting question. I've never thought about it. I feel like I don't know them well enough to answer for sure. And I feel like based on what I know, there's definitely qualities of both of them.
Yeah, I can see. I'm trying to pick it apart for you and I don't know.
What would you say? I mean, I guess I would say Paige, but But I could also see Bailey being the page too.
You both are very fashionable. You really both are.
Thanks, Queen.
You're welcome.
Some people get it, some people don't, but I don't know. I like wearing weird outfits, and honestly, on the show is a toned down version of the outfits that I wear.
Really?
In New York, I wear. Girl, I wear crazy stuff.
Okay, so let me get your opinion on some things, some controversial things that I love fashion-wise that some people don't love. Okay, Crocs. How do we feel about Crocs?
I have platform Crocs that are cheetah, and they have rock giblets, and Bailey literally wanted to throw them in the fire. She was like, you're not allowed to wear those. So, into it. I'm pretty much into everything. Everything's hot, nothing's not. So,
I love
queen.
that. No, I love it. Oh, you said maximalist queen.
I would say so.
I love that we're getting away from this minimalistic, like...
Clean girl aesthetic, bye. Boring, done, over. Done. Messy girls, step in. Indie sleeves, step in. Pop stars, step in. Rock star girlfriends, step in. Like, we're out on the town.
I love it.
We're having fun. That's my vibe. The clean girl aesthetic, boring. Over. Go to Pilates, matcha somewhere else. I do love Pilates and matcha. But
Stop it.
I think we can do it all.
You can do everything.
We I think everyone should be doing everything. Mm-hmm. Everyone should be outside. That's how
everybody
I feel.
should be outside.
People should be creating things, making art, being outside, talking to people, living their life, doing experiences, doing it all, feeling it all.
Totally.
That's how I feel.
We were actually, like, before I came in to do the interview, I was out, like, in the middle of Times Square, naturally, because that's my favorite place in the city.
We're right by Times Square.
We're literally right by Times Square. And I was like, oh, let's do an on the street bit. And I was just walking up to people and, like, asking them questions. And I always forget, like, how New Yorkers are just like, oh, whatever, go fuck yourself. Like, they're just...
I know. It's like, it scares me sometimes because I'm from the Midwest. And then I feel like I'm losing some of my Midwest charm from being in New York for too long. And, like, not like making eye contact and smiling with people in the street. Like, I feel like my whole life I would always just like eye contact, smile to everyone. And in New York, if you do that, people are like, what does she want?
Yeah, they're like, she's panhandling. She wants our money.
But it makes me sad a little bit. So
we were talking a little bit before we started recording, and you're from Indiana.
Yes, I'm from Indianapolis.
I would have never guessed that in a million years. And I think it's the same way people don't think like I'm from a farm in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Like you're a fashion icon from this season. I'm saying this even my husband's like clapping in the background.
What the heck?
Because my group chat of friends, we're obsessed with you. We're like, she is a relatable queen. And I have to say, in my first DM to you, I was like, you're a quiet queen. And you responded and you're like, no, babe, I'm not. I have opinions. I want to talk. And that made me love you even more.
You are so sweet. You're so sweet. It's like, my perception of me is like, I never know my real perception. But it's so sweet that people like actually like, know who I am and like I don't know. That's so sweet and so nice, but definitely not a quiet queen.
No, from like right now us talking, I feel like I've heard more from you than I have all season so far. Which like I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
No, you said you're from the Midwest. I did some like social stalking on you. You spent your first New Year's Eve in New York in 2012, maybe.
Girl, what is this? Okay, investigation.
A little investigation here. Why did you spend your New Year's Eve here? Like, is that when you fell in love with the city?
Yes and no. Okay. I guess my mom always said that I would like talk about New York as a kid, but I don't really remember it. For me, it's about fashion. So I wanted to be in the fashion scene. I remember, I've told this story before, but like I just wanted to work in fashion. If that was in LA, if that was in Pennsylvania, if that was in like whatever, I just wanted to work in fashion. And I quickly realized all the fashion shops were in New York. So I would come to New York for internships. But yes, my first trip, clocked it, girl.
Yes.
New Year's Eve, we stayed at the W on Times Square. I felt like the coolest girl in the entire world.
Well, you had to be like, what, 15? Like 13?
Oh, girl, younger.
Yeah, like and staying at the W is peak. Any age.
I was like, literally like, what is going on? And I grew up poor and like and I was like, this is luxury. And I mean, the W is nice, don't get me wrong, but I was literally like, I am that girl. You clocked it, I run this city.
I run this city. Call me Zoran right now.
Like, I was like, I'm in here. I am a New York girl. Like, but when we went to Hoboken's Buddy's Bake Shop because I love cake.
I saw that photo as well. Don't worry. I clocked that,
Obsessed. And the Juicy Couture that's no longer here.
I was just going to say that. So in 2012, you were also at the Juicy Couture with the caption, I love Juicy. How do you feel about Juicy now in 2026?
I love. Also, it's so funny. I just went to a Burlington event, and Jesse and KJ and Bailey were there, and there was a Juicy section, and KJ and I shopped at everyone. We were shopping in the Juicy section, and we got all the merch, and Bailey and I got matching shirts, Juicy shirts for Coachella. And
Oh my God.
it's going to be a really cute moment. So into Juicy.
Love that. Okay, tell me,
love
who
the
are you
Y2K,
excited to
though.
see at Coachella? Like, who's your number one?
Okay, I'm going to get roasted for this. So roasted for this. But I'm not going to the festival. I'm going to Influencerchella. And I'm not even an influencer. I'm a fake influencer. No, I'm joking.
So funny.
I'm excited to make content and maybe like tap more into that. But we're going to like Poosh Fest, Nylon, 818, like that, all of those.
818 is going
and
to be
like
so
I
much fun.
just I'm already spending so much money to get there. I'm flying myself out there and staying, like I'm paying for everything. So to add on a Coachella
Yeah.
when we're not even gonna have time, I'm just gonna like optimize the things that I was invited to,
Yeah.
and enjoy it and try to make
Yeah.
lots of content and have fun and
Well, that's like,
Yeah.
I feel like going to Coachella, like the actual music festival, would stress me out. I would do the same thing as you.
I'm
I
in
feel-
my live music era.
you?
Yes, I love like a DJ. Like I love hyper pop music.
Ooh,
like
okay.
like Charlie XCX is probably the most popular
Yeah.
hyper pop artist, but like
Zara Larson, kind of.
I love Zara.
She's so cool. The
I
blue
love
eyeshadow, like blue eyeshadow bitch. Yes.
her whole
yes.
aesthetic right now. I'm eating it up.
I know, me
I can't
too.
wait to see what she does next.
I
Like
know,
I think she's
I
gonna rebrand. or
You
something.
think?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's like hinted it in the past, so we'll see what she comes up with.
Oh my
But
gosh.
love. Yeah, I don't know I don't even know who's performing. So
Well, when you talk about like hyper pop, I have to turn you on to this girl, Gracie Van Brunt. She is a
love her.
You love her?
Love
I'm
her.
obsessed with her. She's having her first show in
Love
New
her.
York. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but she's having her first show, and it's going to be this summer.
Should we go?
I was just going to say, if you want to come.
Can I go with you?
Yes,
Should we
please.
go?
Please.
I like Frost Children. I love Nina
Ooh,
Geronci.
love. Oh my God. You're
like-
speaking my language.
Do you know these people?
Yes, yes.
What?
I've
I
been
really know
so
these
into hyper
people.
pop recently. Just like women empowerment pop, like anything that's so catchy.
I love like anything that sounds like a video game. I used to like
Yes.
stream video game. I love like technology and like I want to be a computer and like
I wanna be a computer.
I want to be software.
That's what page 6
I
is
love
going to
the-
clip from this. Levi, I want to be software. It's
I
going to
want
be
to be
that.
software.
Not
Clock
soft
it.
bar, software.
Clock it. Okay. I love technology. I love space. I love hyperpop. I love like sound like in my headphones like in my ears
Yeah.
like while I'm walking on the street. So I'm really into it.
Do you play video games?
Yeah. I've been playing Cyberpunk right now.
Okay.
It's very like the humans are like cyber humans and they have all of these like implants and
Ooh.
it's like a really hard game to play, but it's really aesthetic and like
Oh, okay.
very cool and like
I gotta try it.
neo-noir, like very cybery.
Ooh.
It was like a really hyped up video game, so like a lot of people were involved.
Okay.
And they
I
hyped it
gotta-
up for like 9 years or something, and then it.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
bought it.
I was just going to say, Joey bought it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I just started playing Fortnite. And like I'm
Okay.
really
Oh, wait,
late
you
to the
play video
game.
games?
Oh God, I love video games.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed. We have so much in common. I'm
We were
learning.
destined to meet, like
I
for
know.
sure.
Well, before that, I played Apex Legends. Do you know that one?
Yes, I've never played.
Battle
Okay.
Royale like Fortnite,
Yeah.
but it's first person rather than third person.
Ooh.
And I used to stream it on Twitch, but before
Guys.
that on this platform called Mixer before I got kicked off, and it was
Wait, you got kicked off of the platform?
well,
Why?
they like stopped.
Oh,
the
okay.
platform.
I thought there was
should
gonna be
preference
drama.
that. No, I was like, oh, I should preference that, but the clips are wiped from the internet, so no one can find it. But but yeah, that was a fun time. So I'm not performatively nerdy, people. Okay,
You're
I'm not-
legitimately nerdy.
I remember like my whole life I've just been kind of like that. Like I remember in college I was like in a sorority and stuff, and I wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons so bad, and I would like go to the game thing, and they thought I was like making fun of them, and like I was like
Stop.
and I'm like I'm not. I want to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. Yeah.
So I feel like I've always mixed these two.
I need to ask you, speaking of friendships, how'd you meet Bailey?
Yeah. So we met on. We have so many mutuals. We're both
Okay.
girls about the like we just.
Girls About Town. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So we had so many mutual friends, and I had followed Bailey for a while.
Mhm.
Bailey's been an influencer forever. OG girl. I don't know OG.
I love
but
it.
She's whatever. I followed her for a long time,
Mhm.
and then she was doing closet tours,
Ooh.
and she was doing our friend Soko's closet tour, and I DM'd her, and I was like, hey, like, do you want to be friends? And like,
I love that.
like, do you want to get coffee? And she was like, yeah, girl. And we got coffee, and then we literally have been attached to the hip ever since.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Slide in the DMs, you guys. That was 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a long time.
Yeah, people think we're like childhood
Yeah.
friends, but like we only met like 4 years ago.
That's crazy.
And people are like, they're not like real friends because they haven't been friends in childhood. And I'm like, and then other people are like, they're so codependent. They're like too close. And I'm like, all right, guys, whatever.
If you don't get you and your best friend are too close, you're not best friends. Like, that's not your best friend.
Also, we live in a codependent society. We rely on people that we trust and that we feel safe around. And
1000%.
yeah.
I think it's so important to, like, on our small screens at home to see this, like, girlhood into womanhood thing. Because, like, I feel like a lot of the times, like, my best friend and I, we went through, when I got married, she was like, are we still going to be best friends? And I was like, oh my God, of course, I would trade in my husband for you. Like, no offense, Nate, like, love you, but, like, I'm not getting rid of Rainier in my life.
I know.
And, like, it's, like, that dynamic of, like, women thinking as they grow up and as they age, like, oh, they need to, like, find a partner and that's going to be their best friend for life. It will be.
Yeah.
But you can't get rid of your female friendships.
Yeah, exactly. And actually I've had an interesting relationship with this because I was in such a long-term relationship.
I was going to say 12 years, right?
I was in a 12-year relationship.
Yeah.
And when I got out of that, I kind of learned the importance and like, because I just had never really been single my whole life, that like my relationship with my girlfriends were totally different, and it opened up, and now my connection with my friends is so much stronger. But I think and I'm so thankful for that, but if I go back in a relationship, I think I have a new perspective on the meaning of friendship.
Yeah. So when that 12-year relationship ended, was it a feeling of relief, or were you heartbroken, worst time of your life?
I think we were both kind of relieved, to be honest with you. It's only few people understand what it's like to be in a relationship that long, and when you're in a relationship that long, it's like this is your like
you grow up together.
We grew up together. This is like, it's like basically like, you know, you can't be together, but it's like breaking up with your best friend, your family. Like imagine breaking up with your best friend and your family and your lover at the same time.
Awful.
And like, you know, you need to break up, but it's like he was all of those things to me, and so it was really hard, but we knew it was for the best for both of us in the end. And so it was kind of a relief. Also, I think women in general, like, they kind of know, they process their emotions before they act on them a lot of times. Well, it's reverse for men. So honestly, I haven't really, we talk sometimes, so I'm surprised that we're not best friends still. But we still chat. I actually might see him today for the first time in
oh my God,
long time, because he does music and he's doing like an album release and thing, and so
okay, do you think any songs are going to be about you?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's so funny you asked that, because he makes so much music that like sounds like it could be about me. He's gonna watch this and be like, girl, but maybe I should ask him about it. But I'm like, is this about, is this play
about me?
Yeah, I was like, what is that audio? Is this play about that? Me?
Literally.
So maybe I'll report back, because I need to
please
ask
report
him.
back.
I'm like,
my listeners know this, but infamously, we talk about on this podcast, I have an ex-boyfriend who is a musician as well, and at the time, this wasn't funny, but now it's fucking hilarious. When we broke up, like, my parents didn't like him. This is important for the story. He wrote a song, and in the song, it's terrible, but he's like, her parents didn't like me. It goes into everything about our relationship. It lists ABC. He films a music video. He does it in a mental institution with my favorite flowers everywhere, and he lights them on fire, and it's dramatic. And
I'm concerned on so many levels.
So fucking good now, because I'm like, this story is amazing, and this is content for me. But
I mean, that's
at
definitely
the time,
a story, queen.
I was like, what the hell?
It's definitely a story.
That is shocking.
I'm like,
Shocking.
I don't even know what to say to that.
No, I don't know what to say.
I'm like, damn.
Everyone's like, what are you going to do if you guys run into each other? I'm like, I'm not going to Warped Tour. Like, that's not me right now. Okay, I'm 28 years old. I'm not going to Warped Tour.
I love creative guys. It's like the one like category that I cannot negotiate ever. Yeah. Like, it's like most guys I date do music or are DJs on the side or like whatever. I can't escape it. It's like
Girl, I married a DJ. I married a major market
also,
morning
it's
show
a
DJ.
Good thing. Hey, no hate to the DJs at all. I love a guy that's like knows his way around Adobe, a director, a musician, They are making shit. They have
Yeah.
merch lines. They are like a creative guy. I'm
Yeah.
like, I love a creative guy.
Okay, so that's on your list. Does he have to be tall?
No.
Really?
For
Okay.
me, no, he doesn't have to be tall.
Okay, love that.
Doesn't have to be tall. I'm pretty short too, though. I'm 5'3", so it's
was gonna say, you're tiny, yeah.
extremely rare that a guy is shorter than
It's shorter
me.
than you, yeah.
That's never happened. So, yeah, I don't know. I like all sorts of different things, but creative, it's like quintessential. But like also the problem with creative guys is like they don't have their shit together usually, and they're usually broke too. And I don't like either of those
No
things.
broke
I like
boys.
guys that have their stuff together.
Yep.
Successful creative guys is kind of the key word for me.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Yep.
And yeah.
Have you and your friends ever fought over a boy? Or do you guys not share the same type?
No, we don't fight over boys, but there
Good.
are boys that my friends have. Like Bailey, girl, goodbye to that man. And so everyone, I mean, I've had so like
Are you the honest friend? Like in your friendship relationships, are you the one to be like
Bailey is the
No.
honest one.
Really?
Bailey, I'll be like obsessed over this guy, and she's like, "Honey, that is not your man." And I'm like, "Bailey, I love him." And she's like, "Girl, it's not gonna work out. That's not your man, and you're gonna find out about it." And
Ooh.
like, no, she's not.
I love it.
She's
I love
sweet
it.
with me. She's not like
Yeah.
that directly. Like
She's a
obviously, but she
Benita.
was like, "I just don't think he's your man." Like she's so sweet about it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "But it never is my man." And I'm like, "She's right. She's always right." One thing about
They're so
Bailey,
right.
she is right, and she's right. Like Bailey will say shit that I'm like, don't tell me that's not my man, but she's right. She's always right.
She seems like, just from being a viewer, because I don't know Bailey in real life, but she seems like the moral compass of this season.
Oh,
like in like a little bit of a way. I feel like there's so much
Clock
like
it.
external, like you two and KJ. Like you guys are kind of the moral compass of Summer House this season.
Whoa, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a take. I think
That's a take.
I think
Hey, I'm morally flexible, so like I would not be in that category, babe. I would be messy.
the moral compass of the season. I'm gonna tell her that, and she's gonna be like, yes.
No, even at the dinner table where she made that joke about Ben
Mm-hmm.
and Amanda, I was like, that's funny as shit. That's funny. Why isn't everyone laughing?
Some
it's a
people
joke.
would say it was morally whatever,
Morally
but she was
flexible.
not wrong.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. No, I love
mean,
it.
Yeah.
I love just, I guess, the newness of you guys just like being there and just saying like, hey, this clocking, that's weird, that's not weird. When you're watching it now, is it difficult that when an episode comes out, all these people are like, okay, I have an opinion on her? Like, are you struggling with that at all?
No.
Good.
I'm not.
Yes.
I haven't been in the thick of like a lot of the
Like drama or anything like
some
that.
of the dramas, etc. So like it's not all like Bailey, for example, like said that. So like people
Sure.
are gonna have an opinion directly related to that. I was supportive of her and like that and like was vocal about it in that way. But so far in the season, yeah, I haven't really. So in that
That's
way,
good.
I like people have been really nice, honestly.
Awesome.
But the one thing is like to be perceived by that many people is obviously a new experience
Oh,
for
yeah.
all of the newbies. So I don't know.
Who's the most famous person that you've met through this? That's been like, oh, I'm a fan, or oh, I saw you on TV. Like, I know Rihanna watches the show,
Which is nuts.
which is crazy.
like see like I hear things like that and then I remember like, oh,
You're like,
obviously
Rihanna
it feels so
watches me.
organic in the moment, but then you step back and you're like, oh, we're being perceived
Yeah.
by people like Rihanna. Like, oh my god. No one famous.
Really?
No.
No one slid in your DMs?
No.
Ooh. Well, after this episode, they just might.
I've been sliding in the DMs. I've been like, no, I'm joking.
That's so funny.
No, not really. Not really anyone famous. Not yet.
Not yet.
One day.
Okay, famous roster. Pick 3 people. Who would you want to go on dates with? You can pick 3 men.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a hot question. That's such a good question.
They're all going to be DJs.
No, oh my gosh. No, it can't be. It can't be.
It could be Marshmallow, Diplo, and
Disco lines. I'm trying to set Bailey up with disco lines.
Ooh.
I think that would be her. That would be a hot thing for her. I'm trying to think who would be on our roster. I'm obsessed with Orlando Bloom. I don't know.
I love this for you. Okay.
Yeah, love him.
Good enough for Katy Perry. Good enough for us, girl.
Also, I don't know. Is Theo James? I think Theo James is like the hottest guy in the entire world.
Okay.
And
We haven't had that answer before.
either of the Francos, I'd be really happy about. Again, I don't know if the controversies these men have been in, so I don't know. But just from hotness level, those guys. And I'd have to think more about it. I don't have really good answers right now, but I've always
Orlando
been
Bloom's great.
I remember this slideshow, like early days of YouTube, and it was like a slide presentation that someone put like this music video over, and it was just pictures of Orlando Bloom. It was like, you know, that song was like, "Give me baby, you could be my girl."
Yes,
Uh-oh.
yes.
It was that song, and it was just like slideshow of Orlando Bloom, and I cried. And my sister was like, "You have issues." It's because I was obsessed with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
Like obsessed. So yeah, I think that was the
love this.
correlation.
I also feel like, okay, so I plan events too. I feel like you need to have an Orlando Bloom like themed birthday party. Like everyone wears shirts with his face on it. Their slideshow is playing on the TV.
Oh my god, everyone! That would be the most confusing theme.
There's a
ever.
cameo from Orlando Bloom.
No, actually, I'm gonna roll up with him.
Oh, duh. No, you're so
The
right.
theme is my new boyfriend.
Is your new... He shows up. He's like, I thought I was paid for this appearance.
I had to pay him to be there.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I love a good theme though. My last birthday. Oh, this year the theme was Levi Sebree was the theme of the birthday, and
Ooh.
everyone had cardboard cutouts of my face.
Shut
and like we
up.
did these, like everyone was like walking around with my face. It was like a pack of Levi's walking down the street.
Oh my God.
It was really
Did
funny.
you plan it or did someone else plan it for you?
I
You planned it. I'm like the same way. I have to plan my own birthday.
And the year before that, it was Hello Kitty themed, and that was pretty awesome.
Okay, what's the best theme party that you've ever been to?
That I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such. I feel like we need to bring back themes.
Always
That's
say
why I
this.
love the
Yep.
summer house parties. Is the themes.
The
Like
themes.
everyone goes all out on the themes, and that's like so fun to me. Like
So much
I
fun.
love a theme.
I don't know if you know who Brie Duffield is. She's on Below Deck, Down Under. Her goal, she's like, she loves the theme, always. And she's like, Taylor, if we went to a summer house party, we would kill it at every theme. And I'm like, okay, babe, just let me know when.
Oh my God, I
But
love
that's her
that.
main reason for wanting to go to a party. She's like, I just want to be able to participate in the theme. I'm like,
Yes.
I love that for you.
Yes. You know what's so funny about Below Deck that I like? Here's like obviously it's the Bravo sphere, and
Yeah.
like people talk about it all the time. I was almost on it, not as a cast member, not not
Right.
no, but like as a guest with one of my girlfriends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my girlfriend's family was gonna go on it, and like I almost
It's such a small world.
was a part of it.
That's so
and
crazy.
It's just like such a small world. Yeah,
It
like I
is.
said, but-
My close friend Brandon, he started on Below Deck because he was a guest. Like he was a charter guest. And then
No
he like
way.
caused a lot of drama. He like jumped off the boat in the middle of the night when they were like, you're not allowed to do this. And like Brandon, like just knowing Brandon, like of course he's gonna do that. He's gonna ask permission, and when you say no, he's still gonna jump off the boat. But then they were like, okay, you can come back. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Like you like drama. Okay,
Whoa.
we love it. So you don't get seasick then, I assume. Like your final boats.
I do get seasick. So
Okay.
seasick. I get so nauseous. Always.
So do I.
Any vehicle, any elevator. It used to be worse when I was a kid, but now I'm a little bit better. I think I'd be fine on a yacht, honey. I think I would deal with the sea of sickness to be on a yacht.
I threw an event on a yacht last year, and it was like 3 stories, and I ended up getting branded Dramamine. And I put branded Dramamine, like Taylor Brook Dramamine, everywhere.
Oh my
And
God,
I was
I
like,
love
okay,
that.
good. So if anyone's throwing up, either drinking, or you're nauseous,
You
take a
can
Dramamine.
see my name.
Yep, right there.
I love that. That's so cute.
So cute. Okay, so we said that you're not a quiet queen. So I want to know, what's one opinion from this season, like during when you're filming, that you held back, that you wish you were like, wait, I wanted to say something here.
Oh, that's such a good question. Let me think about this. There's a couple times. There's like throughout when I was watching it, I was like, "Girl, speak up."
I
And
didn't know if it was
there are
just the edit.
times that I mean, at the dinner table when Bailey said something about the Ben thing, obviously I had her back. I don't know, actually. I feel like that was like, it was like just move on from that. We
Yeah.
didn't know, like I didn't realize it was going to be like a big thing.
storyline.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought that was extremely dramatic from Ben. But maybe saying something like in the moment for her.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think I didn't realize watching it back now, knowing that it was like it was turning into a bigger thing. I wish I would have spoken
Said
up, I
something.
guess there, but
Was,
still
was
had
there
her back.
anything that happened or any scenes that you were like, oh my God, wait, I had this great conversation and they never showed it? Was there anything like that? Or did you not get a lot of that?
Yeah, I mean, they just film so much, so they have
That's
to
what I'm
edit.
thinking,
Like,
like-
it's like they know best. Like, I trust the editors. Like,
Totally.
do I wish I was in it? People got to know me more? Absolutely. Like, I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Yeah.
I would love for people to get to know me a little bit more, but I trust fully their edit, and like, I'm happy to be a part of it, and I just like know that they know the best.
Yeah.
They know what to include and what to not to include,
Yeah.
because they have to cut things because of how much
Totally.
we film. So, yeah.
Same with me when I watch something back when I'm filming, or like if I'm on an interview with someone else and they're talking to me, and then I watch it weeks and weeks later, I'm like, I don't even remember what I said. I
Yeah.
don't know who that girl is.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine just like getting the episodes and being like, oh my God, this happened how many months ago?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
I guess, yeah, it's like, yeah, for sure. I mean, there's definitely like moments where like Bailey and I were like in bed or something, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember doing that, but it was so cute, and
Yeah.
like whatever. But that's because it's like just like so, like, it's not scripted, it's not
Yeah.
whatever. So like we don't like in my daily life, I don't remember things that happen, and I don't remember what I said because it's,
Right.
yeah, it's like it's just our lives. So
Yeah.
it's like that's also a reason why I forget things that happen. But
Yeah. Okay, so you're from the Midwest.
yeah.
You live in New York City now. You're in the Hamptons in the summer. How did you get from, you live in the Midwest, you're from Indiana, and now you're a fashion, as I said before, icon here.
Keep
How
saying
did
it.
that
It's music to my
happen?
ears.
Like, where'd you get your inspiration from? Like, tell us.
Oh, that's such a sweet question. Well, yeah, I grew up in Indiana pretty poor, like didn't have a lot of money, but my parents were always really, really supportive of me, wanting to like give myself, like, they were basically like, ever since I was a kid, like, Levi, you can be whoever you want to be. And
Love
like,
that.
like, I remember like when I was like young and I was obsessed with Mary-Kate and Ashley, and
Yes.
I was like, Mom, I want to be Mary-Kate and Ashley, me and my sister. And my mom was like, Levi, we can move to LA and you will be the next Mary-Kate and Ashley. Do you want to leave your friends? And I said no. And she said, okay, well, we're not. But like, she just always instilled this idea
Yeah.
that like whatever I wanted to be and like whatever I was like, I could do whatever I wanted. So like I grew up with a really solid support system growing up.
That's awesome.
And then, yeah, I don't know why. I've always just like been into fashion. And again, that was like a driving force for me wanting to come to New York. And like, I've just like always been really big into manifesting, and like I'm
Love
still
that.
manifesting life that I want. Like I'm still like, I'm not done yet. I'm just getting
Yeah.
started. Like, but I've come a long way, and I've worked really, really hard. I've never had any hand-me's in my entire life. Like, no, my mom works for this company, I'm getting that job. No, like, even I went to Ball State University. I didn't go to some prestigious fashion school.
Right.
Like, not even that. Like, I really had to grind. I was on LinkedIn. I was sending literally hundreds of emails. And when I got my first break in New York, every weekend I was volunteering for fashion weeks. I was like doing informal interviews, like just like grinding it out. So,
Yeah.
and then,
Where was your first break?
well, my first internship was around the corner. We're in Times Square. I thought I was the coolest girl ever, and it was at Prom Girl. Well, Prom Girl, and also the next one was Zach Pose, and it was my first.
Wait, no, you
internship.
are cool. That is cool.
Thank you.
No, that is cool.
I actually was like, oh, Mom and Dad, I know we can't afford it, but it's cool, I got it. And we went to a garage sale that same day. I love garage sales. We would always go. Thrifty, nifty, resourceful queen. We went to a garage sale, and the lady that was like, the guy that was at the garage sale, and my mom was like, she just got an internship in New York. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, my friend has an apartment in New York, in Washington Heights, and she's not going to be there for the summer. And I was
Serendipitous.
like, she was like, she has some cats you have to watch. And I was like, okay.
Oh my
So
gosh.
my little baby tiny self flew to New York. No idea what Washington Heights was. Barely knew what New York was. I was like, I'm interning on Broadway. Bitch, Broadway is the whole span of Manhattan. I thought, I had no idea what I was doing. So I watched this lady's cats. Had free
So
rent
funny.
in Washington Heights. And yeah.
Oh my God.
But like,
I love that it's a random woman too. Like, this
And
was
at
a
a
random
garage
woman
sale.
at a garage sale. Yeah.
I had no idea who this woman was.
That's how everyone ends up in New York though.
And I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but it worked out. And
Oh my God.
if there's a will, there's a way, but there's also luck involved. Like, that's like a
Yeah.
little lucky. So.
It is. I think there's a little luck, but I don't think the luck overshadows like the hard work that goes into getting there.
Well, it's
like,
I think everything happens for a reason,
Yeah.
and karma is a thing,
Mhm.
and manifesting's a thing and hard work's a thing. It's like a cauldron of all of these things happening at the same time.
Yeah. I've just recently gotten into that like kind of spiritual, holistic. Like my sister's a holistic doctor. So she's the complete opposite of me. I am messy and just myself, and she's like a woman of the earth, like no shoes.
My
like,
sister is
all
that
of
way
that.
too.
Is she younger or older?
Younger.
Yeah, same. I don't know what it is. Something in the water with younger kids. Like,
so my sister literally doesn't live in a commune, but based like in same energy.
Yeah.
In Boulder, Colorado, does yoga in the trees, leaves her door unlocked, circular economy vibes, works
That's
for a
my
non-for-profit.
sister.
Exactly.
Yes.
It sounds like your sister.
It's crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to get into the manifesting thing because I think that's like a key portion of her work. She talks about it so much. She's like, manifestation is real. I'm like, maybe I've been doing it this whole time and not realizing it.
You have been. I think manifestation or manifesting has this not bad connotation, but like it's this like trigger
like
word
delulu
for
is what
little,
people think.
a little like la-di-da.
Yeah.
The reality of manifesting is it's work combined with it's basically a mindset work combined with work.
Yeah.
And a little sprinkle of intergalactic.
Intergalactic,
Whatever.
I love it.
I believe also slightly that we live in a simulation kind of vibes. So it's just the simulation.
We could talk about this for hours. I believe that too. I firmly believe we're in a simulation.
I was yapping about it all summer. I think it's I literally everyone's like,
I know, that's
every chance I got to talk about it, I did.
No, me too. I'm like, okay, this is a glitch in the simulation. You see this?
And like traveling space and time machines and like all. I think it's honestly a form of disassociation, kind of.
I'm gonna bring this up to my therapist next week.
I think I might be disassociating a little bit because but I am Anyways, manifesting, simulation theory. What were you talking about? Your sister being on her like manifesting. But you need to tap in a little bit to that. I think. I do. Sister.
So now we're talking. You said intergalactic. Now I have to ask you about aliens. Would you go to space?
I was just having this conversation on a date last night, and you guys, my advice, and it's someone. I think it was like Olivia Rodrigo. I think, which also people say I look like all the time. Side note.
Ooh, okay.
I get it every day. She said that she asked guys, I think it was her, asked guys on first dates if they'd go to space, and like their answer really dictates like a lot. I think I have an unpopular opinion about space travel and probably controversial. No, I'm just very pro space travel.
Oh, you're pro space travel?
Yes.
Oh, okay, girl.
And a lot of people are anti. Obviously, I think there's like something to be said about like we need to figure our shit out on Earth and try to save humanity on Earth. But I think what keeps me up at night is knowing there's a galaxy and a solar system full of endless possibilities that we'll never know when we're going to die on Earth. Like, what are we doing? We should be traveling space. Like, we should be, like, thinking of ways that we can, like, expand humanity, this, like, really cool, weird, artsy, weird thing that we have going on Earth and, like, be out in the universe. Like, there's a whole universe that that keeps me up at night, knowing that we're so stupid as humans and we'll never be able to travel space. I'm sorry. I'm so serious.
It's so funny that this keeps you up at night because I'm like, simulation will keep me up at night. I'm like, okay, this is like,
but
we're living in theory.
It's like,
it's
kind of all wrapped up in one because I'm like,
I could sit here for hours and just talk to you about nothing. Like,
it's like are we a sim within a sim?
Dude,
like,
I know.
Like, we could totally, like, I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, either we're a simulation or we're not. If we're a simulation, all it takes is one simulation to have another simulation within it. With like the trickle effect of a simulation is like a million outcomes, whereas in like we don't live in a simulation as only one outcome, you know? Ooh. So like it's probably more likely that we're some weird version of
I love this.
Sorry to get really
No, we're getting existential. We're going to get Neil deGrasse Tyson on this podcast. Actually, let's do it. Let's bring him in. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. This has been so much fun. And like to my listeners, you guys always message me like after these episodes and you're like, do you really like this person? Like, are you guys actually friendly? Yes, I'm obsessed with her. Okay, don't slide in my DMs. And all of this is authentic. Can you tell so like sweet. My listeners where to find you? Like, where can they follow and keep up with you outside of Bravo?
Oh my gosh, of course. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. This was so fun and light and refreshing and what I needed and such a good balance. And I really appreciate it. And I hope I didn't go on too many tangents about random things.
No, I
love tend to do that. But thanks for giving me a platform to be chatty. And you can find me on right now just Instagram and TikTok. Levi Sebree, Levisebree on Instagram, and then Levi Savannah on TikTok. And I'll be making a Substack soon.
Yay!
And I don't know. Maybe one day you'll find me on billboards and in commercials. Hosting SNL. I don't know, girl.
Okay, we're not going to say maybe. Someday she's going to be hosting SNL and she's going to be on all these billboards in Times Square, calling it right now, right here.
Period. I love it. Well, manifesting the same for you. But thanks again. This is so fun.
Of course. I'll see you next week, little gremlins. Bye.
Yay! That was so fun.
It was so much fun. Oh my god, I love that you're a little weirdo. I love it.
No, wait, I love it too.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever I have a chance to talk about it, I'm like, did I go too far?
No, I'm obsessed.
The amount of YouTube videos we've watched on simulation theory.
No way.
Oh my god, so much.
And like
yes.
all the paradoxes
Oh my god, yep.
and shit. It's like you guys keeps me up at night.
I get it. Brittany, was that good? Oh, she left? Okay, perfect.
She was like, that was easy.
She was like, bye.
She was literally like, that was easy breezy because she's dealing with some craziness this week. She was like, that
when
was
she
a
like
cakewalk.
sent me a text, she was like, okay, you can't mention Wes and Amanda. And I was like, but and I was like, no, I'm not even gonna mess with her, and it's not worth it. She's stressed.
It's just like, also, yeah, I probably wouldn't comment on it until her reunion anyway. So
yeah, no, that makes
it's just
complete
like not
sense.
worth it because we also don't have the full picture, so I didn't want to say something reckless.
Yeah, no,
and
I
then,
get that.
like, whatever. But yeah,
I do just have to say, Sierra crying outside of Hermes was so fucking chic. Were you
So
like that
iconic.
chic?
I was
Oh,
like,
I was like the dress, Like you knew what you
I
were
don't
doing.
know who
love
that
it.
guy was. Apparently, it was her like coworker on Traders or her.
Yeah, I was
teammate
like,
on
who is that
Traders or
random older man?
something. I don't know, girl. I want to. Can I take a picture in the?
Yeah. Oh my god. I was gonna say we
Yeah,
gotta
I
grab a
feel like
couple.
we should take pictures too.
Yeah, we should. Yep. I was just gonna say so.
The wide, or do you want more shots? The wide, both of us. Thank
Yeah.
you. So cute. You have such a cute setup.
Thank you.
Cute. Love it.
Okay,
You guys
can
want
you
me to
grab
Yeah,
it?
sure.
It looks
Is
like,
it okay?
yeah. Oh, you look so cute.
Awesome. Let me get some sideways here. Awesome. Perfect.
Yay! So cute.
I will send those to you as
Okay,
well.
yes, yes,
And then
please.
this is yours.
That is
Oh,
all for you.
Yes.
Yes,
A
girl.
little hat. And there's a speaker in there that says turn me on.
Wait, shut up. Oh wait, can I put it now?
Yeah.
Wait, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I
Wait,
knew the event
you-
planner would
branding
love
queen.
this. Yeah.
I need one of these so bad. Iconic. That's so fun. That's so fun. I love a cheeky moment.
Right.
We just went to a Betsy Johnson event, and